the reveal. Brand new. No, that's okay. We're doing cameras, bruh. That's what we're doing. We're putting this guy in, this guy, and this guy. And we already started, because that's what we do, Mr. Baby on board. Little elephant. This guy. You can pop it off with just your hands. These clips, if you look, go upward toward the sky, so you want to come down with it. Come down with it. You see? Now, we already started. Pull this guy straight out. Straight out. No tools required. We picked this one purposely because it has less of anything in the grommet, so we have plenty of slack in here to run a wire, and that's what we want. So we're gonna put the camera somewhere, I don't know, maybe here. I don't think so. I don't think I want to do that there, but we'll see. Let's get started. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's for, but we'll figure it out. I guess you have to go to, oh, it's telling you don't plug it into the power side. Well, isn't that why I'm making this video? Hello. So I had to dig and dig, not here. Look, give me extra brackets. Look, they gave me a tool. It's awesome. And instructions, all right. Let's get started. Okay, I don't know why, but this wire's kind of thick. So, might be a little tricky with my little snake here. I got this guy right through. So let's see. Let's take it apart and start taping. Now that we straightened her out a little bit, we have enough room to do the zip tie in here, which is nice. So we're going to tape it to here. We had the weasel through this, and what we're going to do is we're going to run this way into the grommet first, then come around and go up into here and over into here. So it looks professional. Now, let's see how hard it is to pull this guy down. I'm sure there's a clip probably somewhere right there in the center. So let's get our handy dandy tools. Do you see them? Don't want to crease the headliner, so you want to get something in there. Something similar to this I stole from my kid. See? Get up in there. So let's get up in there and get this guy down. I'm sure there's no one right here. Let's pop him down just to give some slack. We need to pull all of it down. We just want to be able to make the wire go through. Let's see if I can do it again. Aha! Got it. See? That's all you need. We're only running a wire. So, let's take this guy back out. Can we? No, we can look. We can see right our finger. You can see right through. Let's see. Can we see our finger? Can we? Ooh, my finger's in there. Look. I see you. You see him? Do we see him? Oh, I see him. I see you. That's the trick of the day. Use your finger as the guide. Push the wire against your finger, and your finger would be the one to pull it out. Amazing, right? Simply amazing. All right, so now we have tape, check. Zip tie, check. And we have someone here in the background that can help, but I will have him hold as I pull through.
How you doing, guys?
As you pull through, you want to play around the rubber and make sure it doesn't get caught. And you're helping it. It's so soft that you see it's bulging in there. So I don't want to work its way through the rubber. You got these little ribs right here. So as you sort of pull, there you go, see? You're working your way through it. Okay. Now, be lucky that this is a brand new car. And be lucky it's 100 degrees outside. And you got someone to hold the videotape. See, you're sort of working it through the rubber.
I'm learning with you guys.
Yeah, thank you. So you work it. Work the rubber. And we're almost at the home stretch. It's coming. It's coming. There we go.
Yay!
Yay! Now we have a professional look. We came through. Now we need more. We're gonna pull what we need, and we can always put it back. Apish, this is one of the hardest parts of the install. Leave it taped up. Now you can just run and weave. Like I said with the finger, use your finger, put it against your finger, and your finger's gonna pull right through. Now we have too much, but it's okay. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with this thing. We don't want to pinch it going up through here. So what you can do, no one else is gonna see, is a piece of tape.
I'm sorry, go back.
No, it's okay.
I was looking at the spot where you're gonna tape it at.
Ain't nobody gonna see that.
It's not black on black.
And black on black. Once you put the panel up,
It's gone.
it's gone. There we go. Now, where do we put it? Who knows? We gotta see where the glass is gonna fall. Not the chips. So pause it, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. So since I listened to the diagram, apparently it was upside down. So there you go. I guess Vantru has to be upright. That doesn't make any sense. So good thing I had a little bit of slack. And this is double checking your work, people. Make sure it's plugged in. Now let's make sure this puppy has power. One bad thing about nice vehicles is that they're kind of tight. And this thick cable is just, I don't understand why. But you can get it. We're gonna have to go back in and come back around so we can get this. See, we want to come back around. See that? That's where this guy comes in. Yes, you can find it on my links, in my descriptions. And should I say storefront? I don't know. Sure, I got a storefront. So there you go. Let's see if we can get this guy in and tuck him away. This is no problem, but over here we got to play with this. So you can pull it back a bit and see what the snag is. The snag is a little bit too much wire right there, you see? So straighten her out with your finger and pull more so it sits nice and tight in here. So when we get this guy back out, this puppy will sit like we were never here. See that? That's what you pay the big money for. Push this guy back in. Push this guy back in. Make sure your hands are clean. And pull the rubber back. And then we can sit and say, hey man, we were never here. Right? Isn't that why we have cameras? Like we were never here. Like that. But we were. See? There is proof. Moving on. Best tool in the world. Why? Because of this. See that? Best tool in the world just for that. Let's use our hands for, let's see, which way do we go? This way and up in the glass, or this way through the plastic? Let's see. Alright, I pull this guy down just enough. See how it separates? As you go along, it's gone. See? Now, just start to keep tucking away. Love it. Love it, love, love, love. See? We were never here. But the wire's still there. Now, it looks intimidating, but it's not. Fingers down here. Grab and pull. See? See? Now we stuff. And up into the headliner. Ta-da! Look at that. Little tap. And that is evidence that we were never here. Let's keep going. Oh, we're getting to the home stretch. Yeah. See? And the slack we're gonna hide somewhere we don't know yet. So same principle. Come here in the corner and pull, and we still have to show you how to get power. Maybe we haven't gotten that far. So leave that down, push this guy in, and just like the back. Put him up, tuck it away, and there you go, wire is gone. And you get that And you get that? Beautiful. Now, let's figure this all out. Where are we gonna put this guy? Gotta love it. And that is how you remove your rain sensor, camera, sensor, for sensor. Don't know what that's called. But pull straight down. See? Clip, 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 clip. This guy stayed. I had to pull him out. Just pulled him out, popped him right back in. So let's figure out where we're gonna put this guy up on here so we can not block his rear view mirror and see where we land. So you learn as you go along, right? So what we're gonna do is we have all this extra slack, and what I'm gonna do is, just so it stays, I'm gonna put it right over this, right under this. Ow, that was hot. Do not drop, do not touch. Jesus, that was hot. Oh, mo. Ah. Well, keep the wire away from that. Jesus. All right, so we're gonna keep that like that, so we figure out until we figure out where we're gonna put this thing. And man, that was hot. All right, let's tuck these guys away. All this extra slack. We can coil up stuff away. You can go this way and this way until it's all gone, and then say bye-byes. All bye-byes. Now, if you want to argue the idea of the airbags, okay, you have airbags all the way down this thing. There's enough slack in that puppy that the curtain's going to come down this way anyway towards you. So that wire ain't going to stand a chance because there's so much slack in there anyway. And why are we thinking about accidents? Why would you want to have an accident? So, wires run there. Let's go get the other camera. We're going to move this puppy over and go on that side of the car and start working for power, which I think I'm going to do here. But I got to take this guy up. So, let's keep going. That is pretty big, my friend. Where do we put this guy? Holy Moses. What, it won't even fit there? Holy you're gonna have to go down there, sir. Alright, that's where you're going, right under the mirror. Just too big. Well, we're gonna come right down with this camera wire. So, good thing we left enough slack. We're gonna pull this guy back. And we're gonna come down. And that is going to be kind of, we'll see. Alright, so I'm betting we should probably remove this. I'm going to leave that up to him because I think they tied it. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's remove this. Sorry, bud. Because this puppy is huge. So you got picture in. We're going to mount it as high as possible. We're going to mount the mirror, and it's probably going to come down to here. Oof. Alright, so I adjusted that to where I am. He's a little shorter than me, but I want to mount this guy where it's, you see, get past the mirror. You want to be able to get to the buttons and still have the cabin third camera looking in. So let's see how this looks. And that's pretty close to the bottom, which is good, so that we can hide the wire. Let's start sticking her up. Alright, so that's where I stuck it. About an inch symmetrical with this guy. And this guy's so big, just pops right off anyway. So let's wire it up. Alright, so that's what you're going to get. Because there's no real way of cleaning that up, but I did a decent job of coming around, and that wire is going to stick on it. See it from this side. Come on, focus, puppy. Alright, so pull the wire back. Pull this extra slack back. Enough up here. And this guy wrapped around, and I sort of tangled them. So when it came down this way, there's tension on the wire. That's what's going to keep it straight. Straighter. And then we're going to tuck around. We're going to come around for the power. So let's finish this guy up, put this back, and wrap that up in the center so we can move on to the power side. So there's a little notch right there. Make sure all the wires are coming right through the center so it doesn't bulge. It was bulging. So let's keep going. So there you go. People always bust my chops about going around the airbag. So I said, you know what? Let me pull the A-pillar off, And there it is. There's your A-pillar. We're gonna pull it out of the dashboard. There we go. Get him out of the way. So let's run this wire down this already loom, some zip ties, and we'll call it a day. We'll come back in the dash. So, no zip ties since I don't have any. They're downstairs in the basement. This is tight enough. I took the time to tuck it behind here, so once this guy's back up, you ain't gonna see that wire, so we're never here. And then this guy I jumped over, and I'm gonna come back in, so this top of the wire doesn't need a zip tie either. So you ain't got no zip ties, don't worry about it. Just wrap it around the wire. Now, let's get this guy tucked away. You see? We're gonna put this guy back. You're gonna align that little leg. So the little leg at the end. See him? Align him in the dash. And then push in. There you go. Beautiful. Pop! Like we were never here. Push this guy back up. Tuck into the dash. Ow. There we go. So let's get this guy around. Find a spot to mount this thing. And we're in the home stretch, baby. I'll show you how to take this dashboard down. It actually wasn't that hard at all. No tools. Look, clip. That snapped right off. Thank you, Nissan. Clip, clip, clip. And this felt thing, right? This clips right into here. So it gets caught. So you got to squeeze this guy, all right, to get this guy off. Now it is Nissan. Oh, it's Infiniti. And this guy pops in the bottom. See those? All right, that's what those do. It just guides. That's popping that out. This guy just unplugs. That's your temperature sensor for inside the car. Do not forget to put that back in. And this is a hose you just sort of pull off. All right. These guys just sort of pull. I use my handy dandy crimpers. These guys to just take it and you know what I mean? It was stuck to the dash right there. Right there. Right, so using my handy dandy 12 volt, this will tell me what I want to see. Ground. This ground. 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 So I can ground it right there. Or at the OBD, which I'm not going to do. But I could have grabbed ground over there, but then I would have had to run 2 wires. Right? But I can ground it right there. So I'm going to ground it right there. Or right there. You got plenty of ground. Plenty of ground. These are 8 mils. So let's get hot. Let's shut her off. No key. Press and hold engine. What do you mean there's no key? Key's in my pocket. No, it's over here. Oops. Thought I broke something. Now, car's off. Still have the meter on. And let's see what is hot. Let's see. First 15, I guarantee it. Like, see? Almost everything's hot nowadays. See? That 15 right there. There's an empty spot on this one. Right under here. There you go. Let's grab that one. Does it have to be 5? No, because you're jumping the 15. That 15 is going to go into this guy. And we're going to see which one we need. Look at that. They're so nice. They even gave us a ground loop. So I took an 8 mil out. My handy dandy 8 mil. We're going to ground it first. Then pull that fuse. We're going to do my accessory. And let's see what turns on and off with the car. Found it! That 10 right above that 5. See the 4th one down? Can we get that? That 4th one down? Can we get that? A little pick right there. You see? It's sitting at ground. You see? Hit the button once. There we go. Exactly 12 volts. Hit the button again. Off. So there you have it. Let's see if it worked. We've got some manipulation. I had to push a little harder on the fuses, but you can see them. Let's see if this puppy works. Come on, puppy. Now, let's get up. Let's start the car up. Because you always want to make sure nothing's wrong. Oh, hey, look, it said something to me. Hey. Alright, forward lane. Rear. Alright, everything's still good. That's a good sign. That means we sort of did something right. Now, as far as this guy's concerned. English. Is it a touchscreen? No. London. What? Oh, this is time zone. Oh no, we're in Eastern. So let's do this. So I guess you can leave after this. This is the rest of the stuff with you. So I'm gonna say like it, don't like it, share, don't share, subscribe, don't subscribe. Hey, New York. Thanks for watching.